everyone. We're back at IMI Studios for another exclusive interview. Our special guest is Tru Story. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for coming on to the show.
Of course.
I see you working out here on social media. I see you working.
I try to stay busy, you know?
Nah, that's what's up. So for the viewers out there, can you tell everyone like who you are and where you're from?
I mean, I'm Tru Story. I'm an upcoming artist from Brooklyn, New York, Flatbush to be exact. I grew up single mom. I'm the youngest of three. Growing up in Brooklyn, Flatbush, it was actually fun. Like, that was better times than now. Like, you know, it was less...
What, gentrification? What was...
Nah, it was just less, like, you know, what's the word?
Less problems? Like, less...
Nah, like, see, like, how the internet got, you know, life so...
Oh.
Robotic.
Okay.
It was more like, you know, going outside, actually playing games, manhunt, and, you know, doing real interactive stuff. It's your boy Tru Story, man. Shout out to Stay on TV. Welcome to my neighborhood.
Let me tell you where we grew. Where we grew. Let me tell you where we grew. Where we grew. Nigga, I could take you through. Let me tell you where we grew. Where we grew.
We on 2-9, man. We in Brooklyn right now. 2-9 and Ave. You know, that's where I grew up. It's my area. My section, Flatbush. I lived in Brooklyn for like, I came in when I was 4, so about 22 years now. Growing up in Brooklyn, man, like, it's dope because I'm Caribbean, so it's a real big Caribbean atmosphere out here, especially in Flatbush. So it was easy for me to adjust, you know, adapt, blend in, because the culture is so similar to mine. So Brooklyn is dope, man. Like, it's a fun, gritty place, but you got to be used to it, you know? That's what made me. All right, we're gonna hop out the whip real quick. I'm gonna show y'all around.
Can't switch, and that's word to my mama. In the town, shit lit when I touch down. Won't stop till I'm rich, watch bust down. Stick shift, I'm clutch at the top, just us. When I step on stage, it's a rush now. Niggas watch my move, shit sus now. Make it out for the fam, it's a must now. Freak hoe tryna fuck, I already know what's up. That's why only money I trust now. Bankroll. Still remember when girls try to play me. Been down, but I'm back up, baby. 360 and
Tru fucking Story, you know how we rock it. Everything real non-fabricated, nigga. This is real right.
Started rapping like, what, 5-6 years ago, and I started taking it seriously probably about 3 to 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
And your title name always been Tru Story?
Tru Story, yeah.
Why Tru Story?
I mean, Tru Ben was my name. But then, you know, when I got into rap, I didn't want to just have like a Tru.
Okay.
I wanted like a Tru, So at that time, now what?
Yeah, I get it. Nah, I said I get it. I'm like,
so
nah,
it's like, I didn't want Tru Talk, or certain things was like just seeming cliche.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? I tried Story, and it just...
Nah, that's dope. And I can tell that you write about like true situations, true life.
My first project was...
You said 6 years ago? No, that's when you started taking it serious.
Yeah, my first project was about 4 years ago. Remember I said like seriously like 4 years ago. So 4 years ago, I released my self-titled project, Tru Story. You can find that on, you know, Audio Mac, Dat Piff. And that was a good project in my eyes. Like, that was like really what defined me. And ever since then, I never released a next project. Not because I didn't want to, I just started doing so much like singles.
And that's a good route.
Yeah, because the climate of the game changes every year. Like, see like how OT, he's like a mainstream artist, but he never had an album.
Right.
So it's like, and you're thinking now like, oh, wow. He never did. Trust me, he never did. And he had a bunch of mega hits. So it's like.
Yeah, Beyonce was singing it.
Yeah. So it's like, I got caught up in the whole, you know, doing the single route. But mixtapes are back in now, in my opinion, and albums and
it depends what you call a mixtape.
Yeah, see now everybody calling mixtapes albums.
I think mixtape I think of like Lil Wayne mixtape.
Yeah, that was the traditional. Now it's like a person would basically have like an album, like a body of work.
Okay. Do you feel like as an artist that you have to kind of adapt to this climate of?
You definitely do. Because back when Jay-Z and Noriega and Cameron was coming out, you know, Big Daddy Kane and them, they didn't really look at them and, you know, they didn't really approve of, like, how they was going about hip-hop. So now that, you know, that the new kids is doing the, you know, whatever they doing, when it comes to like the mumble rapping.
You said whatever they do.
Yeah, not the real rappers, like the dudes that's just, okay, you rap, okay, I'm gonna rap too. Those dudes, like, you can't really knock it because at the end of the day, I used to knock it too, but that dude could be doing something worse. So if he could, you know, be in a position to feed his fam and do something positive with himself, then knock yourself out. But don't think this rap thing is easy. A lot of my friends say, yo, I could rap if I wanted to, or I could perform once if I want. I make it look easy. Don't think, oh, yeah, these videos is not easy. These, don't think it's easy for 1 second. You could say acting is easy. All you do is play a personality. I'm not no actor, and I know that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't ever take no one's craft for granted. You know what I mean?
Because a lot of people are coming out. I don't want to say no names, but a lot of people are coming. Nah, because you know I'm a journalist, so I gotta stay on
neutral.
The neutral side. Are coming out, and it's kind of like they're popcorn success. Basically, they're not here for longevity, like you was talking about, for a long time, and they getting lit off of one song, and they're getting hyped by fans. They getting hyped by everything. And
they going day to day.
One verse.
They going day to day. They got something, it's hot, and they gonna go till it cool off. And that's cool, but it's gonna cool off.
Yeah.
But you gotta be an artist, a real artist, to know when it cools off. You gotta have something else in the pot.
Okay.
See, certain people just go for their one hit and just try to, you know, ride it out. But
so tell me this: you went the single route after your debut. Should I call it EP?
Yeah,
your debut EP, Tru Story.
Self-titled.
Self-titled.
My bad.
Tru Story. And okay, you went the single route, but now since everything is going towards, like you said, back to mixtapes and albums, people only releasing 7 songs on their albums now. Like, do you feel like you're going towards more of that, or you're just going to stick?
I'm gonna stick to the single thing, but I'm gonna drop a mixtape and an EP like frequently more, because people want a body of work nowadays, even if it's 6 songs. They want something that they could look up. Like, no one wants to just search a lot of singles nowadays, unless you're on YouTube.
Yeah.
But when you on that train and your playlist for iTunes, you want a project.
You think you was like preparing yourself for that body of work, or?
No, I was just going with the flow. But now that, as I said, you got to watch the game and the climate of how the industry is going. So it's like, I think now that everybody's putting out mixtapes like every, 3 to 4 months.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's about time that I start doing it.
Yeah, I feel like that whole Lil Wayne is coming back into play.
Yeah. Me, my longevity, I look at myself as a pure artist. So if I get into the rap game right now, for the most part, I know what I'm going to be. Like, I know what to do because I've been doing this for a long time. Like, I didn't just wake up and make a song and, you know, like, I love this music thing.
Are you talking about the business too side?
Yeah.
Or just everything?
You got to know the business you're in, and this is the music business. Like, some people come in it for music, and which you should, but it's the music business. Like, you don't go to work to just say you're working.
Right.
Like, you don't do this just to say, oh, I'm doing an interview. You do this for the business, you know, contracts, the back end.
Yes.
You got to have your stuff tight. So it's like, you know, artists, know what you into. Learn the business, please. I'm still learning.
You know, that's very important too. And a lot of artists, they don't know the business, and they think it's just going to the studio every day, working with other artists.
That's the fun part.
It is the fun part.
That's the fun part.
But it's just knowing like what you do behind the scenes. Now, are you still independent, and do you have a manager, or is everything?
I definitely got a management team, but I'm definitely fully independent.
Okay.
Definitely.
Would you stay independent?
I mean, that's the goal nowadays, because, you know, you don't really need a record label. The record label needs us as opposed to back then. Excuse me. So the goal is to stay independent, you know, the Nipsey Hussle way. But if the opportunity came where a label would want to partner with me, then we could do that. But me working for you, like work for hire or an artist on your label, no, that don't make sense for me.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Nah, and you have a lot of creative input, I think. I know you, like, with your visuals and just, I see, like, he's so active on social media, and social media is such, like, a great marketing tool.
Definitely.
I want to tell all artists that, and I feel like you really be working, but working in real life, because a lot of people be working just for social media, but I see that you're out, and you're very content with posting regularly. You go out, you have like photo shoots, video shoots. You just released a video today. We about to get into that soon. And you perform as well. So that's very important. And you do that all on your, basically kind of on your own. Yeah. And you already touched on like why it's important. So like artists, you should really like get in tune with that.
Because you gotta like condition yourself for what you're about to get into. Right. I'm not about to just go to this. Like, say if I make it tomorrow and I get signed by Def Jam or whatever, I'm not gonna just be in the studio. I'm gonna be doing the Breakfast Club, interviews like this. I'm gonna be doing shows. Most artists, they can't even like get past doing their own video because they never really like went through the trial and error. Like, you know, like I couldn't come on this interview today and articulate myself a certain way if I never did an interview before. Unless I'm a natural, but I'm not a natural. So you know, you got to work on your craft. So I definitely think you got to work on your craft. Stay hungry. Stay dedicated.
What's one of the struggles you face like in this industry so far and that you overcame? It's a tough business out here.
Support. Besides money, support. Because support is free, but you'll be surprised at how much people don't got support. So it's like, I used to get mad like when my friends or my family wouldn't, you know, post my song or as y'all was saying with this show. But at the end of the day, I want to rap. You don't want to rap. My mom don't want to rap. My brother don't want to rap. So I got to make you believe what I'm doing. If you don't believe it, but if I don't believe it, you can't believe it. So when it comes to support, that was a big thing for me because I would like lash out like, yo, like, how you my friend? You ain't supporting me. But you got to really put the groundwork in and put the footwork in and make people see your vision and see what you're doing. Then they fall in line. So it's like you can't knock nobody for not supporting you. You got to just stay working, and then the support will come naturally.
You got to strike while the iron is hot, man. He's hot right now. Doing his shows, you don't want to be there when he get on. You got to be here and watch his growth, watch him progress and take over the city. That's what he's trying to do.
You know the problem, man. Consistent heat, you know, regular. I mean, everybody putting out the same bullshit. Gotta mix it up a little, you know what I mean? This is something different, you know what I mean? Something that, you know what I mean? Catch your ear.
290 to the word below. 2 rules, 9 laws, 0 tolerance.
I met you, what, like 20 plus, right?
Yeah, like 97.
Yeah, 20 plus.
We was actually in the same kindergarten class together. That's the crazy part.
How you working though?
Yeah, facts.
Like, you got content, lyricists, visuals, consistency. You just not stopping, like you just keep going.
I'm trying.
New York fell off for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We lost kind of our identity, following other trends, and we started to get it back. You know, True Story, pay-per-view, they've been working hard. The whole New York as a whole is working hard, and it's competitive. So it's all competition. You know, but they say ain't nobody fucking with these two, right?
290, man. You know that. You know everybody going big everybody up, but you know you supposed to think you the best. So it's like if I don't say me and my niggas is the best, then I ain't moving right. So it's like 290, like we grew up on the block, so it's like the block is 29. You know what I mean? So we all started rapping on some, pushing the same 290. You know what I mean? So yeah.
To be honest, like we all been battling each other. Like I'm the owner. You know, seeing both of them, they grew as artists because we was challenging each other. You know, but the game is really the way it is now is for these guys. You know, they got the potential. They could adjust to when the game is changing. You know, they could do lyrics. They could do the bibbity, you know, the party music, they got it.
Yeah, you got the Bob Schmurders, you got the Young Maz.
You got the Casanovas.
You got the Pop Smokes.
Chef G's. A lot of people working, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's looking real good. Definitely.
Right, we up next though in a minute.
We trying to stay focused, man. I'm trying to end this year off. I'm definitely trying to drop my project, TS2, True Story 2. But we're trying to end this year off right, grinding, more visuals, more content, more music, man, for real. You gotta be embedded in your community. Like if you don't lose touch, you're gonna know who to link with, who to be with in order to like set something up for the kids, set something up for the old folks. So it's like, it's just staying close to your neighborhood. Like if you move out and you don't ever come back, ever like try to touch the people or get like a vibe, yeah, that's a fact. I'm saying the political. You know, my boy here, he keep it a hill, but yeah, like, you gotta keep your ear to the streets, man. Like, you can't forget about where you come from. Like, you gotta show love. You don't always gotta come back every day, every other day, but it's like, you know, keep in touch, keep them links, and you're gonna know how to put stuff in place to make everybody eat, you know?
Yeah, put people in positions that they could, you know, handle.
That's a fact.
Because if you just dip and you leave everybody back down here and you want to come out here just to shoot a video, just to be like, yo, I'm from the hood. Like,
Exactly.
niggas is not condoning that. At the end of the day, we was all here through this, you know? We've been here through the struggle, and we trying to uplift everybody in here, you know? This is our neighborhood. That's what we trying to do.
Yeah, man, love is love, so we just bring back that love. Man.
Love is love.
We bring
I
it
like
back.
that.
Yeah, man.
I like that.
You know that.
Show love to everybody.
Still screaming out, fuck you, pay me. Been down, but I'm back up, baby. 12 come, then I'm Patrick Swayze. Woo. Yeah, on my grind, gotta eat like piranha. Gotta eat bad bitch, and I call her Rihanna. Plug call, tell I'm sending it mañana. You know my block hot like a sauna. New drip like I'm fresh out the sauna.
That Bankroll video, yeah, everybody stay referring to it. Like,
Yeah.
I was walking the other day, and this dude, he just like, yo, you the rapper dude, right? Bankroll. I'm like, oh shit, yeah. It feels good because that means people see what I'm doing. You know, like for a long time, people just watch and they might not big you up or they might not acknowledge you, but now it's like, you gonna have to acknowledge because we working.
Are you happy right now? Can you say, are you happy?
I'm definitely happy. I'm a happy person. Miserable people, unhappy people are dangerous. That's a meme that I posted the other day. I'm very happy. Like, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm happy. I'm happy with life. Honestly.
I mess with that.
Are you happy right now?
Yes. Yeah.
Because
yeah.
mental health is like,
No,
I got to
mental
check
health
on
is-
you now.
Nah, mental health is thank you. I appreciate
Definitely.
that. Mental health is very important.
Mhm.
But I always have to ask my artists that because
Yeah.
I listen to y'all.
Mhm.
When I'm sad or when I'm happy, I listen to artists. I listen to hip hop artists because hip hop is my thing.
That's what's
So
up.
if I'm feeling a certain way or if I'm feeling happy, I might listen to a certain song that gets me into the mood. So I like asking artists that because y'all go through a lot too mentally. I know y'all probably seen stuff in y'all childhood or went through some crazy stuff, and you know we got to make sure our artists are good.
Yeah,
at the end of
like-
the day. And
like-
it should be more like people should speak about it more.
Yeah, because it only get rough like when you on like a mainstream platform because look at the baby. He probably was the biggest artist of this year or last year. And while he was like at his peak, his pops died. But you still got to keep that face on, keep doing interviews, keep doing shows, and really, you know, pleasing the fans because that's who pay your bills. But it's like, you know, it's a lot, man. Like in the music thing, and I can't even, you know, like fathom what's about to come because I'm not there yet. But just seeing from what I'm going through and like what I know about the music industry already. It's a lot.
Right.
Definitely.
That's what's up. And what can we look forward to? I know Drip Talk is on YouTube right now.
Yes, yes.
But what can we look forward to the fourth quarter in 2019?
I'm definitely dropping an EP before the fourth quarter is out. I'm definitely doing that. I want to say sometime before Thanksgiving.
What? Okay.
Yeah, so I'm about to drop the first single, which should be Trap Star.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Can
not.
you talk about that a little bit? Is this exclusive? Are we the first ones to know?
definitely. Yeah, that should be the first single off of TS2. You know, Tru Story 2. My second installment to my self-titled mixtape.
How many singles? How many songs is on the?
Right now, because I got a lot of songs, so.
So it's done.
Numbers wise, but I don't want to use all my old songs. I want to use like, you know, 3/4 of the mixtape be old songs, but like have some fresh ones. Like
What's old to you though? Because I know certain.
old
artists
is like 2-3 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like Young Thug, he recently dropped the album, his album or mixtape, that green one.
Oh yes.
And he was like, and it did really well. He sold like 100,000 the first week, and that's like platinum nowadays, honestly,
Yeah.
if you know.
Yeah,
But
I know
he was like,
streams people.
yo, I had a lot of old songs, and I released them. And I'm looking like, but wouldn't those be played out? But it really don't, though. Because if you're making good music don't die.
Yeah.
Like, when you put on All About the Benjamins, you don't say, oh this is 1990s. Fuck. Like, you singing a song. So I'm definitely going to drop, like, probably 2 to 3 more new ones, like Trap Star, that's new.
Okay.
And then just compile it with the songs I got already.
All right, so we can look forward for that EP.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, around holidays.
Yeah, the
Around
cover should be
holidays.
dropping soon. When this is out, the cover should be out.
Okay,
Or even the
nice.
mixtape, honestly.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So I'm looking forward to it since it's your second EP. It's been a long time coming.
Definitely.
Anything else you would like to add or tell your viewers, your fans, your listeners out there?
Follow me on IG, social media, t.storybh. Look out for my shows I got coming up, my content. Subscribe to my YouTube, Tru Story Official. And you know, big things coming, man. 2K20. We here.
Right. That's a fact. And we're out of here. This is Tru Story.
Uh-huh.
Ashley Tiffaney.
Yeah.
And this is Stay on TV.
KF-ODT,
Drippin' I walk, drip, drip and I talk, drip. Drippin' I walk, I drip, drip and I talk, drip. Drippin' I walk, I drip, drip and I talk, drip. Drippin' I walk, I drip, drip and I talk, drip. Drip like a faucet, fuck with the game and you lost it. Drip like a faucet, fuck with the game and you lost it. Drip like a faucet,